Now here is a quick tip. Most people don't realize when you're using points to fly on Emirates and you're using their own program to book those tickets skywards, that you can add on an additional segment to certain areas, the Middle East, Pakistan, and India, and it basically prices the same, maybe within like 1,000 or 2,000 points. That's what we did here to fly in first class, and that we booked these before Emirates eliminated the ability to book this without status. So you need status to book this in first class now or upgrade. But we utilize this to go from Delhi to Dubai with a night in Dubai and then continue on to London. So come along with us as we check it out.
So the Emirates Lounge is the Holiday Inn coffee bar or something. We can't even find it, so I'm still looking for it. But we popped into the Calm Lounge, which has a spa next door. It's huge. It's quite nice. As you can see, it is very, very, very crowded. They got hot food, all sorts of drinks, coffee bar, full bar. I think they got showers. So I would probably come here, but we'll go look at if I can find this Holiday Inn Lounge. It's for Emirates First Class and probably business class passengers as well. So we're gonna go on a hunt for that, but we popped in here because you can use Priority Pass. So that's at least something to pop in, and it's nice enough. So apparently that lounge is on the other side of security, so we're not going there. Not going there. So we cracked the riddle. The lounge that you get access to with Emirates First out of Delhi is on the other side of security. So it's not gate side. It's like check-in side. So we're back in Calm and hanging out at here. How crazy is that? So I just had the wildest thing happen to me. I was in that Lacoste store right there. I'm in the middle of the Delhi airport. As I'm leaving, a dude comes up to me. He's like, Mr. Abel. And I was like, yeah. He goes, you need to come with me. And I said, for what? He goes, are you in the Emirates store? And I said, yes. He goes, there's something illegal in your bag. I said, illegal? In this? He goes, no, in your other bag. I said, my check bag. He goes, yes. So I call my wife. She comes over, and we go into the innards of the airport. We get one of the bags we checked. We have 4 bags checked. We pop it open. And he goes, it's that right there. And we're like, our vests? He goes, those vests, they have a battery pack. We're like, oh, the vests have all these wiring throughout it, so maybe it looks suspicious on like a scan. But then we also had our portable battery packs, which we'd forgotten about that they were in there. So we take them out, and he goes, now you need to come with me. I'm like, well, you can just have them. He goes, no, you need to come with me. So then we're walking, it's getting darker and darker, there's no lights. We're thinking, what the heck is happening? My wife goes, where are we going? He goes, oh, well, we're just gonna run through security and just give them back to you. So then you can have them in your check bag. So long story short, one, I'm impressed that they just found me coming out of a store in the middle of the airport. That's impressive. The cameras must be working quite well. And 2, that they even saw those battery packs because we had just forgotten about them, and they can catch fire. So it was good that they found it. But yeah, it's the first time that's happened.
My wife and I have been very fortunate to fly Emirates First Class multiple times, and this deal was just too good to pass up. We booked it through Skywards Plus, and as you can see here, we did this from Delhi to Dubai, and then continuing Dubai on to London for just 83,000 points per person and about $400. Unbelievable deal.
Okay, so today we are flying the old Emirates 777 First Class. Should be 8 seats in a 1-2-1 configuration. And then tomorrow, Elizabeth does a game changer. So there's our plane right through there. Let's go check it out.
Now, there are a few different iterations of this 777 in first class, and you can really distinguish the difference when you look at business class. Now, this is barring the new first class, which is 2 rows of 111. So if your first class cabin shows 121, there's going to be 2 different iterations. One is going to be like you're seeing here, which is the older version of Emirates First Class, and that is going to be married to a business class that is 232. Now, if your business class is 121, you're going to get the new updated first class. It's still going to be like this. It's still going to be the suites, but it's just going to be more subtle tones, larger screens. Everything has just been refreshed and updated with the new color palette of Emirates. Now, I would highly suggest, if All things equal, if it's 1-2-1 in business class and you're given the option of 2 different flights to try and fly in first class or even in business class, everything is nicer on the planes that are now fit 1-2-1. Just so you know that you'd get the better first class, the better business class.
So India doesn't allow any alcohol on the ground, so it's got a little bit of pineapple juice. And Elizabeth, you can see she got a mango juice. Hey, mango! Cheers.
You are not going to be hurting for storage here. So there's plenty of places to put your things that you need to actually access while you're on there. As you can see, that's a very old IFE, by the way. You got the bar. That's one of the quintessential Emirates features. Of course, you got the Bowers and Wilkins noise canceling headphones as well. And we're just gonna sit back, we're gonna relax, and we're gonna start the meal service, which obviously you're gonna have Date and Arabic coffee.
Got our dates, and our Arabic coffee.
Okay, let's sit back, relax, and enjoy this very short flight, though we're gonna have some incredible food. And make use of closing the doors. There weren't very many people in first class, but we're gonna close the doors, have a little bit of Dom Perignon. This is me telling the guy, look, I got a bunch of cameras going, but I promise I'm not gonna get you on camera here. You gotta have the Dom Perignon. I don't even know that I like Dom that much, but when you're flying this fancy, you gotta have the fancy champagne, you put your pinkies up. My wife and I do that every single time. It's kind of funny. The food on Emirates didn't really matter that we didn't have a great lounge to go to at the Delhi airport, but any of these 8 suites, you're going to be wined and dined. And it's super fun to sit in the 2 in the middle because they make the experience more collective. So you can share it very easily together, and there is a dividing wall in between if you don't know the person. I always go with the Arabic meze platter. It is delicious and well worth doing. My wife, this is me joking with the guy being like, I'm eating all the foods, all of them. And my wife was not having as much. I think she got soup or something. I forget what she ordered, but I got everything, and I pretty much ate all of it as well. And I even was a gentleman, which you have to be, and gave my beautiful wife a little nibble, a little snack, a little bite of my food. In between courses, I thought that I would pop to the bathroom and show you what it's like in there. Full-length mirror, all the wood trim. Now, there are a few different amenities that are available, but you don't have the shaving kits. But if you want to brush your teeth, comb your hair, etc., they do have that laid out. It's actually up near where you can spray cologne if you want. And here's the other amenity kits. So you got the moisturizer, the toothbrush kit, and the comb. All right, let's get back to dinner. One of the cool features of dining in Emirates First Class is it's all on demand, and they have an extensive menu. They actually give you now a menu that you can take home. This was before they gave you that. But I had the biryani. It was absolutely delicious with like a nice curry on top. It was wonderful. The food on Emirates, you are not going to miss. But anyways, it was nice to share some of it with my wife, watch some of it on TV, make use of those Bowers and Wilkins headphones, and sip a little champers. And of course, you have to have desserts anytime you're in any of these fancy cabins. And Emirates hit a home run there as well. I mean, can you see someone looking over there? Looking over there? Looking over there? Excuse me. She is the love of my life, obviously. But it was delicious. It was like a chocolate mousse. Very, very good. But let's make use of one of the coolest features on these Emirates suites and close the dual doors. I mean, how cool is that? I remember when Casey Neistat first did his YouTube video, and I was like, oh my God, one day I have to do that. And I've been so fortunate, very, very blessed to have done this several different times. But I mean, this is like less than a 3-hour flight. I mean, absolutely insane luxury. And of course, even though they don't give you a full amenity kit, they still give you this, which is a nice little skincare treatment. They've got, you know, the eye creams, they've got the facial mist, they've got the towelettes. It's pretty nice that they include that even on these short haul flights, which means you gotta spray your face and see if you do feel rejuvenated and hydrated. And I think, you know, maybe I did, just a little bit. Get a little eye cream going. Very dehydrating on flights. I'm always moisturizing. I feel like I should have like a face mask line or something. I should have a face mask line, not a face mask, a face hydration line and an electrolyte line. That's what I think I should do. I always take these. This can be a secret between us, but comment down below as to whether or not you think this is appropriate. But every single time I'm on this, I take these writing kits and I take one of the pens. I think you're supposed to. I think they want you to take it, but shh, our secret. And like that, the flight was basically over and we were starting to descend into Dubai. They came, gave us some hot towels, which is always nice and refreshing. And they give us this little box of Arabic treats, which I'm not like a huge fan of. For whatever reason, that's just not something that I love. But anyways, let's say goodbye to Emirates First Class and head into Dubai. And the funny thing about this is that we got our hopes up that we're going to get a luxury chauffeur, and as you see it unfold, that doesn't happen on points booked tickets any longer. But stick around, we're going to go into the Hyatt Regency Dubai Creek and give you a quick suite tour, which is an incredible upgrade that we got for a room that's like $100. So currently we are in the Emirates Chauffeur Lounge because we flew in on first and we're flying out on first. And technically award tickets aren't supposed to get the chauffeur service, but we're getting it somehow. So I have no idea if this is going to be fun. Well, right as we were about to get into those very nice BMWs over there and get chauffeured over to our hotel, they popped over and said, yeah, you guys booked with points and you can't take it. So now we are hopping in an Uber. Come on in, Hyatt Regency Dubai Creek. Explorer status, we booked this hotel for about $100. We got a massive suite up there. Humongous. I'm only Explorers right now. Actually, the next couple of nights, we're gonna pop up to Globalist. We got the dates going on here. We've got a coffee station over here, some of the mini bars with that open. If you wanted to dive in there, you could. Just some more little storage stuff. Got a little desk here. Let's swing on in to the bedroom. Everything is controlled by touchpad. You have it next to the bed here. You have the international plug. Big, big, big double thumbs up. Little seating area. You've got your safe and everything here. Flip it in. You can see. I mean, you can hang tons of stuff there. It's just a big closet over here that you can see. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Come on into the bathroom. Huge, big soaker tub. It feels distinctly Hyatt Regency in here. Big rain shower in the ceiling, plus the lawn, dual vanities. They've got the individual bath products. That's Hyatt Regency Dubai Creek. This hotel is We'll go check out the whole rest of the hotel. This is a huge, it's almost like a convention hotel. In the Creek area, Grand Hyatt's right around the corner. Let's go check it out.